indomitable side in London, England for Arm Wars Lethality. And the City Combat Sports Show welcomes back a world champion. Captain Scarlet, Steve Rogers, is indestructible. From Standish, Wigan, England, 5'6" and 49 years of age, he is the former Arm Wars champion of the world. His opponent is the elf, Ted Wilson. This man hails from Eskdale, Cumbria, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing 70 kilograms. He is the multiple British national champion and European bronze medalist.
Before we get things underway, let's have a little look at some of the important rules of the sport. The athletes have 1 minute to get a fair grip. Their elbows must remain on the 7x7 elbow pad throughout the round. The referee can award a running foul during the match, which is a little bit like playing an advantage in soccer. And an athlete on a running foul must win the pin in order to get the restart. 2 consecutive fouls by any athlete loses them the round.
Ted the Elf Wilson looks focused and determined here at Excel London at the City Combat Sports Show, because he knows that he faces arguably the most dominant bantamweight of all time. Captain Scarlet, Steve Rogers, is an incredibly powerful individual, and he is focused, aggressive and ready. The words world champion tattooed onto that enormous left bicep. Wilson has been in red-hot form of late, but can he overcome the mental battle? He's already being closed down by Rogers, who's made this match happen close and tight, and we go driving into the hook. Red line from Wilson, but he cannot do anything about that one, and he's furious at the referee. Steve Rogers off to a blinder. Ted Wilson furious about that first pin. Throw to Hoagland, advising Rogers whilst the Panthers are in the corner.
Sat there, I was telling Riff, I said, I've got nothing.
Don't go and get it, just get him off. You're a bit too deep, so you're catching him like you were.
You were all over it, all on start. Because
I lead him, he got you hurt, you were nothing there.
Ted Wilson unhappy on those starts, and straight away he's arguing with Hendrik Nentjes, but it's a focused, experienced Steve Rogers. This man, almost 50 years of age, but unbelievably powerful. So frustrated, Ted Wilson.
Were you happy with that, Steve? Should have just gone. As long as we ball straight in that angle, then sod it. Let it go.
Nentjes, very experienced. He'll allow the guys to pull when they're ready and comfortable if they follow the rules of the setup, and Rogers has got off to a flyer again. Drives down, Wilson hanging on to it, but it's Rogers. Yes! Steve Rogers with the win, and he lets out the fury. It's uncaught, a frustration in the corner. You can hear what Ted Wilson thought about that. He managed to hang on at the base, but that is a hard man to stop. Steve Rogers roars into the crowd. He's so happy with that win here. He knows the danger represented by Wilson. Rogers is on the march.
It feels nice to win.
Work hard, we'll do it. Don't worry about defense if you're a defensive puller.
That's how I beat. If you get it when you're going in, get him dead centre and get him just to his fingers, just hold his fingers.
Forget about grabbing him.
Forget about grabbing him because he's like that.
Right.
Just work his wrist like that with Ryan.
Okay.
We head into round 3. A different approach from Ted Wilson, but straight away it's countered by the autopilot of the super experienced Rogers, and he drives his own top roll. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Steve Rogers is back in action. Look at that. As Ted Wilson tries to adjust and bump into that hand, Rogers is just as fast, if not faster, with a counter top roll and side. Big
Last
smile.
time I win was here 2 years ago.
What is it?
He's enjoying the victory.
3 to win. Yeah.
Take his hand. You can take his hand.
Can't. It's too much pressuring up. Too much pressuring up here.
Ted Wilson, very disappointed in his performance here. It's a game of highs and lows. Steve Rogers there just explaining to relentless Frode Hoagland he's had his own injury problems, lost his world title to Kevin Berberich in Manchester and has had problems since, but not here. It's a resurgence from Steve Rogers. Oh, ho, ho, ho. So powerful. Respect shown there, but he's overjoyed here, is Rogers, and rightly so. He's on fire in London. That massive muscular arm there blown to bits. And Ted Wilson is being blown to bits by it.
For this match. It's about 2 years since I won. It's about time I won.
Go in and go right. Yeah. It's in and it's out. I'm going to drag, because he's always pressuring up on hammer. Drag him and then jump on top.
Ted Wilson going through the motions, going through the gears, trying to look for a way in that vast technical arsenal. And Wilson, one of the most technical pullers in the world, never mind the UK. And he's managed to set a little bit of purchase there. Big drive, Rogers can't finish, but oh! Ho, 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 ho. He hears Chris Ham shout, "That's it, Ted." That's not it, he answers. Oh, Steve Rogers is unstoppable when he's this aggressive. Look at that. Unbelievable drive. He was spurred on by the comments of Ted Wilson's teammate, and he reacts. "That's not it," he shouts to Chris Ham. What an aggressive character. Ted Wilson trying to gather his thoughts and gain a little bit of pride from this match, but
Go.
Ted Wilson squeezing in there deep and tight, but look at the power from Rogers. He came so ready, so powerful.